Hey dolls, welcome back again to my channel. So today is going to be a different type of video. There's something I wanted to do for quite a little bit, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it. So I just figured, you know, what the heck, let's just go ahead and do it. So today's video is a get to know me tag, because I feel like for as long as I've been on YouTube, I've never really done a get to know me tag. Like, unless you watch my videos and follow me, then you may kind of learn different things about me throughout the last couple years. So this is going to be my first get to know me tag, and if you want to see more, definitely let me know. So the first question is, what's your name? My name is Yonella Tech, so you can find me on Snapchat with that name. So that's my first and my last name. What's your favorite color? My favorite color, so it's changed. So before, I used to be all about like purple, like the lavender purple shade. And then as I've gotten older, I've gotten more to like the pinks. So now like I really love like fuchsia pink. Fuchsia pink is my favorite. Kind of like what's on my nails right now, and if you can see that. Number 3, who is your first best friend? My first best friend, I can't remember her name. This is like from like preschool. I had a little best friend, but I can't remember who it was at this point. This one's kind of hard because I did have 2 best friends growing up. Like, I have 2 girls that we were like ride or die, always together. But the one that I'll mention in this video is, her name was Sarah Lee, kind of like the bread, Sarah Lee. We were neighbors and we like did everything together. Like, yeah, it was legit best friend. Number 4, how tall are you? So I am technically, I'm 5 feet and half of an inch, but I just had them rounded up, so I'm technically, on my license, I'm 5'1". So I'm pretty petite, pretty short. Number 5, cats or dogs? So this one, I'm kind of like iffy on. So for this time in my life right now, I would say cat, because we have a cat here in the house. But growing up, I always had dogs. I've never had a cat growing up. We had dogs after dogs after dogs. So for number 6, where are you from? I am from a tiny little country that's part of the Caribbean, but it's in Central America. It's Belize. So I was born and raised in Belize. I moved to America when I was like 10. I think I was about to turn 11, I think. But I was 10 when we moved to America. So I remember all my childhood, like growing up there. It was so much fun. Number 7, how many countries have you visited? So I visited, let's see, not a whole lot, I think like 5 countries. So my country, of course, is Belize. I've been to parts of Mexico. I've been to Costa Rica. I want to say Puerto Rico, but it's part of the US. It's a US territory, but I guess we can count that one partially. And we'll count America right in there with it. So Puerto Rico, America. I guess only 4. The 5th one is coming up because I'm going to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I'm going there in 16 more days. I'm so excited. I'm going on vacation with all my girlfriends. So we're going to go on like a girls' getaway vacation. And then also at the end of August, I'm going on another trip where I'll be going to Cuba, hopefully, and then Mexico again. So, but different parts of Mexico I have never been to. So that's the next 2 countries I'm going to again. So then after that, at that point, it'll be like 6 countries. So that's fun. So number 8, are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, I went to college. I graduated in 2009 with my bachelor's in business. I did a specific entrepreneurship track. And then, like, because there's not like an actual entrepreneurship degree, I was placed under business administration as my overall bachelor's degree. I had thought about doing my master's, but that's still, I don't know. Just a little advice, a side note from the tag. If you are in college and you're about to graduate with your bachelor's and you're thinking about the master's, just do it. If you can do it, just go ahead and do it. And now at the point where I kind of want to do it, but then it's so hard because I'm so used to like my life now. I'm like, you know, I go to work, I work full time, and I have my social life. I, you know, do YouTube. Like, for me, I like how my life is at this point. So thinking about going back to school is just really, really hard to just do it. So my best advice is, as soon as you graduate, just do it, just knock it out, because in a couple of years you'll be done and over with. Number 9, what was your favorite or worst subject in high school? Good question. You know, I can't think of what my worst subject was in high school because I did pretty good in school. Okay, I think I know. I think my worst subject was PE because I hated PE. Oh my gosh. But thank God that they had PE because I think it's so important now looking back. Like, yeah, we didn't like it because we don't want to get sweaty and we're in school, but it actually helped us stay active. And you know, I didn't like suffer with like weight issues and stuff like that when I was in high school. Now I am. But I think that was a good thing. Like, that helped. That definitely contributed to staying fit and healthy. So, but yeah, that was my least favorite because I just didn't like to change the PE clothes. I didn't want to get sweaty, and then I didn't want to use the showers that were in school. Like, yeah, no. Number 10, what is your favorite drink? Pina colada. All day, every day. Number 11, what is your favorite animal? I will say dolphins because that's always been like my favorite animal, and I think it's changed, but I can't think of anything else right now. So, dolphins. What is your favorite perfume? This is question 12. My favorite will have to be the Chanel, let me find it for you guys. Okay, so I found it's the Chanel Tendre. It's like the pink Chanel bottle. Number 13, tea or coffee? Tea, of course. Like, I love tea. I have to have a cup of tea every single morning before I start my day. It's just, I just have to. Number 14, what would you or have you named your children? I don't have kids, so if I have kids, if it's a girl, I think I would name her Camilla. I just love that name. And if it's a boy, I think I would do Lucas. Number 15, what sports do you play or have you played? So I never was an athletic type of person. I never really played any sports. But when I was in high school, I did try out some boxing, and let me tell you, that was pretty fun. Now, I didn't last very long there because I was only really going to boxing because there's this guy I liked, so that's why I went. But yeah, boxing is the only thing I've ever really tried out on. Number 16, what is your favorite book? Oh my gosh, I love books. I love reading. There's so many. I'll just say I'll name an author instead because I can't like pick a certain book. But Janet Oak. So if you like Christian nonfiction, like Western Prairie Life, like Moving to America First, or like Canadian series, like if you guys ever seen on Hallmark Channel the Love Comes Softly, there's like a whole series. I think it's like 4 or 5 movies, maybe even 6 movies. But Love Comes Softly, it starts with Katherine Heigl. Those books, they're actually books that were made into movies, so those books are my absolute favorite. It's like a whole series. So Janet Oak's Love Comes Softly, Google that and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's so good. Number 17, who are your favorite YouTubers? That's hard because there's so many, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up my YouTube app and look at my subscription because I've got a lot. Definitely Camila Coelho, Fleur de Force, Nicole Guerrero, oh, Sonia Gasparian, one of my all-time favorites for sure. Makeup by Tiffany D, I've been following her since like way back when, so most of these girls I've been following for a while. Amelia Liana, she's one of my favorites as well. And I like keeping up with Mona. She's really good. The Indian girl, I really love her videos. She does a lot of vlogs. Julia Gaff, I forgot what her old YouTube name used to be, but she used to be like one of my favorite YouTubers always. Oh, and then Makeup Geek. So I used to watch Makeup Geek like before she blew up, before she had her makeup line and all that stuff. So she actually, I have to give props to Marlena because it was because of her I've learned all the techniques that I have learned. Like, she really taught me YouTube, like everything I know. So she's one of my all-time favorites. She's like the one who really made an impression on me. But yeah, there's just a few, like Dulce Candy, of course. I've been watching her for a long time too. Yeah, those are some of like my favorite. What is your favorite movie? Number 18. My favorite movie would have to be The Notebook, hands down. I love that movie. Number 19. Are you single or are you taken? I'm single. That's not a bad thing. That's actually not really a bad thing at all, because I see people who have gotten, like my friends have gotten married, they're like, oh my gosh, just be glad you're single. Like, marriage is so like not really what you think it is, so be glad that you're not married yet. So, which, you know, I'm not terribly like, oh my gosh, I'm single, like it's the end of the world. No. So I'm not that like sad about it. But I mean, for sure, I definitely would like to be dating. I would like to meet my potential husband, and I would definitely like to be moving on to that next stage in life, so yeah. 21. We're gonna throw this one in there. How old are you? I am 30 years old, and in just about 2 more months I'll be 31. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm like turning 31. Like, number 22, your favorite memory from childhood. I think one of my all-time favorite memory is me and my best friend. So we would play outside a lot, and there's this one tree, I forgot what it's called, like a plant, not a tree, a plant, and it would grow like these branches that have these tiny little green leaves, and there would just be like a whole bunch of the leaves. It's always like these little green leaves. So me and her would get like a little basket or a little container, and we'll go and just strip the tree of all those little leaves, and you can just like pull them out and they'd all come out, and we would have it in our hand, we'll put it in there. And so we'll just gather a whole bunch that we can, like as much as we can, and then we like to play like, oh, we're getting married and whatnot. And so we'd gather it all, and we'll go in the middle of the street, and like it's a dirt road, and there's like not a lot of cars walking by, really. There's not a lot of cars like driving by, it's like very rare. Like, so then we'll just grab a whole bunch and we'll just throw it on the other person, and they'll just like twirl around in it, and then like after we each do each other, then we'll like take a whole bunch and we'll just throw it up in the air, and we'll just like run around and just play in it. Like, it was so much fun. That's like one of my favorite memories ever. Number 23. So we're almost there, guys. Do you speak any different languages, and how well? So yes and no. My family is Mayan, and I grew up listening to Mayan, so I understand Mayan pretty well. Like, almost like, I would say 99% I understand. But to speak it, I am not good at all at speaking it. Like, I can think of the question in my head, but to actually spit it out, it's so hard. So I know like the basic stuff. So for example, if you're greeting someone and you want to say, how are you? You say, Bikilech. And that means, again, how are you? Then your response can be like, you know, oh, I'm good, or I feel good, or I'm doing good. Then you would say, Kiinwol. Now, I may not say it the best because, again, I don't speak it fluently, but, you know, that is what it is. But yeah, so I understand, and I can speak very little of it, but I understand it completely. And I kind of know Spanish, so first glance you'll think I'm Spanish, but I'm actually not Spanish. I'm Mayan. That's why I look Hispanic-like. We do have a little bit of like Spaniard in our blood, but mostly Mayan. So yeah, I've learned Spanish in high school, and I do like this app where I'm trying to learn Spanish, so I can actually, like, if somebody doesn't speak super fast, I can actually kind of understand their Spanish. And I know a few Portuguese words like amo você, bom dia, so like the basics. So that's all I know pretty much, but yeah. Number 24, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one brother. He is younger than I am. We're like 5 years apart. And number 25, our last question, what is your favorite store? My all-time favorite store is Macy's. Hands down, I love Macy's. One of my favorite stores ever. So guys, that was it. The 25 questions get to know me tag. I hope you enjoyed getting just to know a little bit more about me, because I feel like I've never done this before. Actually, I've never done it before. So I think it's good to kind of like, you know, share a little something about you, because I love watching get to know me tag videos from other YouTubers, especially like YouTubers that I really like. Definitely, if you want to keep up with me, checking out social media, Yonella Tech on Snapchat, MakeupByYonella, Instagram, Facebook, here on YouTube, Twitter. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching this video, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.